dance, here we go. Fakey plays the games all day. Press start, jump high, hooray, hooray. While Dr. Nerd and Mr. Racist say,
Let's make some fun the chemistry way.
Dr. Nerd asks, what's H2O? Mr. Racist says, water, bro. He shouts, pause, that's way too slick. Don't beat this boss, just one more click. Tiberius Rex reads the news so proud. Ozzy's out there chasing the crowd. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, they clash too loud. Fakey plays the games all day. Press start, jump high, hooray, hooray. While Dr. Nerd and Mr. Racist say, let's make a boom the science way. Double peanut sums on in. Big boss elephant with a wrinkle grin. Quiet down, folks, we're live on air. Fake, save the princess if you dare.
That's right, you did him. Oh! I didn't know, you didn't see anything, did you? I wasn't playing with my dolls or anything. Actually, this one is my dad's. He really likes it. It's like the cartoon, and it was like, bah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It looks like... Uh-oh. 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 I'm just gonna put that over here. And, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and pretend it didn't happen. Because, you know, I broke, my dad's toy. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna tell him. And he might be upset. I was just joking. But I gotta hide it so he doesn't get upset. Yeah. And you know, I gotta convince my aunt to get me another one. I have to. I don't know. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I guess you're right. Guillermo would be upset if I broke his toy, too. Well, you know, I gotta figure something out before Christmas. Because, well, I don't know. What am I gonna do? It's not like, that I could fix it or make a new one. And the stores probably don't have them anymore. What should I do? You know, this reminds me of the time I broke my Rubik's Cube. I broke it because I stepped on it and I thought it was Lego. It wasn't a Lego. I tripped, I fell, I tripped out of stairs, hit the banister, and then I was a little woozy, so I actually tripped out the stairs and ended up in a dryer. It was, I don't know. That was an accident. This was an accident, too! But, you know, if I don't say anything about it, then no one's gonna be upset, right? I hope that Guillermo saw it. So did Yellow Bear. I'm not sure. What would Dr. Nerd do?
Yes, scientifically, a consequence is an outcome or effect following a behavior or event, forming a fundamental cause and effect link central to learning or behaviorism, ethics, with consequentialism and logic, deductive reasoning. It's an if then relationship where a consequence either increases or decreases the likelihood of a preceding action, repeating, shaping future behavior by activating brain pathways related to reward and motivation. In ethics, philosophy, which is considered consequentialism, the definition is an action's morality is judged solely by its outcome. The core idea is the best action produces the best consequences for the most people in authoritarianism. In essence, science views consequences as predictable or probabilistic links in chains of events crucial for understanding, predicting, and influencing behavior, systems, and logical structure. In the brain, consequences trigger neurotransmitters impacting pleasure centers and restructuring neural pathways, essentially teaching the brain what to repeat or avoid. Oh, hello, Mr. Rhesus.
Hello, Doctor.
Right. What are you doing? We are learning about consequences.
Oh, right. Consequences.
Yes, I would imagine that you, of all people, would understand the topic.
Consequences. Can I phone a friend? Mr. Reese is here. Watch as I do it.
No, the Clams Casino goes over there. And the Shrammon goes over there. You put the pudding right over here. Yeah. Oh, hello, Mr. Reese's. I was so surprised to see your name pop up over my Aunt Nan's phone. How are you?
Oh, and then I have a question. What is consequences.
Consequences, eh? You want to know about them? That's what happens when you eat too much free shrimp at the open buffet at the casino. Yeah, you're gonna find out what consequences is after that. Ah, God. Hey, is this for that cute doctor you work for? Oh, I
And,
just love
and,
men in white. Oh, God. It reminds me of your grandfather. Did I ever tell you the story of how I met him? 1947. He was a Navy
um,
man, and I saw him a mile away, glistening white, and so was his teeth. Oh, the pink color on his teeth. It caught my eye. He was eating a bagel
oh,
with salmon flavored cream cheese. Oh, God. I just love a man in white. He reminds me of this cute cop that I get stopped by all the time. I speed through and give him my information, and he never calls me back.
and,
Oh, hold on, honey.
Police, open up. You have an arrest warrant for speeding all over town and not paying your tickets.
Oh, it's that cute cop. He's gonna put me in handcuffs. I gotta go. Oh, God. It's 25 shades of pink on my face.
what just happened?
Well, I guess Mr. Reese's has learned from this situation to ante up. Hello, folks! Welcome to another edition of WXYZ! Yeah, the Plus Station. Top story. Remember the Rocketeer? It was when Ozzy went off in high times. Yes. He found out he was so gassy. We learned about what air buoyancy is. I'm still not convinced, but you could be the judge of that. Well, old MacDonald had a farm. E-I, burn. Yes. Apparently, during the escapade of the rocketeering, Ozzy got stuck up in the atmosphere. But that was not the only top story that day. There was a structure fire at the location of the property. Yes. And Mr. Peanut has to answer some unsavory questions that the property management has to say. I guess that Ozzy is in the hot seat today. Yes. You can really say he does enjoy the snack that strikes back. Ha ha ha! Yeah, thanks a lot. So let's go to the office of the Jumbo P. Yeah, so, Ozzy, the reason why I asked you in my office is because I have someone important on the phone who would like to ask some questions.
So, okay, so who is it? That dwarf?
No,
You remember the time that you went up in the atmosphere because your cord got stuck on the rocket?
Sacre bleu. That was a very frightful experience.
Yeah. Well, you set fire to the building.
Sacre bleu. Not again.
Yeah, so here, I forget your name. Can you recount what happened?
Yes, like I was saying, your idiocy has led to the destruction of one of our properties. Set fire to a hay bale and a gasoline can, which started the structure fire.
I see. You know, something like this should have been covered by a news station, I would think.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, folks, but this just in, we have a picture of the guilty party. Yes. Hold on. I just wanted to soak in the moment. Back to you.
So, what did you say about hay bale? Was there anybody doing any kind of investigation as far as safety?
We did have an ocean inspector, and it did bring that to mind, but that doesn't mean anything right now.
Well, according to the property owner liability on accidents on private property with public access, it's called the Premises Liability or Common Law, specifically states that the Recreational Use of Land and Water Act, there is no single property code. Although, these are individuals invited onto the property for a business purpose. That's us. And being said you already were cited on a safety violation, I'm hearing the liability is determined by negligence. An injured party must prove this property owner knew or should have known about the dangerous conditions and failed to take responsible steps to address it. So I'm afraid under the law and what you told me, which is being recorded, it's your negligence and we don't have any kind of responsibility after that. I mean, unless you want to go in front of a judge and look idiotic in front of your peers. But hey, that's up to you.
I'll be talking to you later.
Yeah. So, Ozzy, make sure you pay more attention to what you're doing, okay?
Yes. Thank you so much for digging me up at the trash this time.
No problem. I may need someone to pull my trunk out of the trash when I'm misplaced with pistachios. So, consider this up front.
Sacre bleu. Okay, boss.
Get back to work, okay?
All right. As you wish. Yeah.
Well, you know, the law is the law. And a lot of people don't like that, but that's it. Alright, well, I gotta get back to work. No fingers means I have to use something to crack open these peanuts.
Well, I guess Mr. Peanut has a soft spot, like a child, for Ozzy. He doesn't have any for me. But that's that's not up to me to decide. I still get paid no matter what. And cookies are just fine. Yes. So I guess you can wrap this one up as a contract conjunction comes to an end and we find out who the guilty party really is. So remember those fine words, folks. If you think your opinion matters, it just might be a matter of opinion. Good night, folks.
Wow. You see that? I guess it's really, nice when, you take responsibility for your actions because, Santa Claus is always watching. It's like the only time of the year where home invasion is perfectly okay. Who knew? But I'm not sure how it's gonna come down the chimney. But it's got a magic key, right? And after I thought about it, I told my dad I was playing with his toy and I broke it. Because if I'm gonna be good and get Christmas gifts, I can't lie about when I break something, especially if it's not mine. So, I said, I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't know what I was doing, and I broke it. And he said, hey, let me see that. He's like, oh, it's okay. You put it back to click, 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 and then back! All back to normal. He's like, well, next time ask me when you're gonna play with my toys. I don't mind, but I don't want you really breaking them. So you like that one so much, you can have it. I was like, wow. Why? I was playing with him without permission. He said, well, it's because you owned up to your mistake, and, the consequences could have been a lot worse if you would have lied, hid it. I would have found out. And he's right. I actually feel a lot better now that I told him the truth. And he said, because of that, Santa might be extra generous. I really hope so. Because, this is really cool. Really cool. And I want to repay that respect back to my dad. I have an idea he was trying to give it to me a whole time. But, and when I go snooping, using my imagination, sometimes it gets me into trouble. But that's why I got all my friends. I dropped it again. He showed me how to put it back together. It's actually pretty simple. So, taught me a lesson. My stomach kind of hurt. I was thinking about hiding it. And I thought I had the poo, but I didn't. It was my feelings. I was being selfish. And when I told the truth, I felt better. And I was rewarded because I told the truth. Wow. wonder what happens if I'm good all the time. I mean, do I get like a real life RC car? Or a rocket? Oh, I don't know. But yeah. Can't wait till the jolly old man comes down. I should make extra cookies for him. He's gonna be extra generous. And go out for him. So, alright, well, that's all I got for now. But live long and prosper, and hope the holidays are great to you. And your own, and your dog, and your cat, and your stuffed animals, carpet, chair, TV,